you've been out here for carnival. I'm sure you've been through several carnivals in a lifetime, you know, being from Trinidad and Tobago. Chance the Rapper did recently go viral because he's out here having a grand old time.
As he should.
You know what I mean?
As he should.
And I mean, out in the streets, carnival, I'm sure you've seen the images and the videos, of course. And
I did, yeah.
Slap up the you know what I mean? And people are bringing up the fact that, hey, isn't he married?
Right.
Gasp.
Clutch his pearls.
Yes. So this has brought up the conversation about, you know, the etiquette when being in those type of environments where you have a significant other or a wife, your fiance, if you will. You know? So we wanted to bring up this conversation with you and how you handle those situations where in the carnival, it's wifey, it's cool for dance with other people. Right. And we don't want to ask, of course, we have a wife here as well.
Rose eyes.
No, I just want to know how to handle these things. What's the viewpoint for you?
My viewpoint on it is that it is solely dependent on the previous conversation that you would have had with your partner. We as the public can look from the outside and judge necessarily on his etiquette, because if that would have been discussed with his partner that was okay,
I think that is key.
So it all is dependent on the conversation that you would have an understanding what is comfortable with your partner and not. I think my partner is too comfortable with her. With me, you know, doing that, and me, I don't like it either. So it's like in our case, is like she would like not elect to do that, and I would not elect to do it either. But as the conversation that we would have had, but similarly, we could have had the conversation and say, well, okay, babe, when you go in parties, you do this, you do that. I comfortable, you comfortable. So it's like in the event that she sees me do it, she's cool with it, and even that I see her doing it, I'm cool with it. And the public can say it's bad etiquette because we're engaged. But if we agree that was okay, then, I mean, that's nobody else's business.
I think the conversation aspect beforehand, what you mentioned, is important. I really think so. And people are different.
Exactly. And with so many things prevalent in the world in terms of like, there's closed relationships, there are open relationships, there are relationships with
entanglements.
Exactly. Yes. There are relationships with exceptions for like, okay, babe, this is okay.
Right.
It may not be publicly okay or morally in the world okay, but I'm okay with it. So I guess the conversation before is key. So I wouldn't look at it and say it's a bad thing that he did, you know.
I don't think so. I think people need to stop with this bullshit about, it's a Caribbean thing. No, it's not. You have people out here that have issues with those things. Jamaicans, I know plenty of men who have problems with them thing with them girlfriend or them wifey just in carnival and just winding up and all them things and, you know, all them type of things. So it is a case by case basis.
Exactly.
From what I see. It's about what on a level of communication is, the level of relationship is. All of them things they count in my view. I don't think we're just all here willy-nilly, just a wind up on one another. No, that is absolute fuckery. It's not a Caribbean thing. Yes, I'm not cheating if you dance on somebody like that, but the thing is, you know, like, it's a slippery slope.
What you mean?
I'll explain. So, as you mentioned, it's about what you're comfortable with.
Right.
So if it's that, say Daniel had a conversation, fiance.
Right.
Say, you can dance, you know, but, you know, let's not go too wild with it. If wife, you know, decides, say, hey, fuck what I'm saying. Wild up. I mean, and she did, and, you know what I mean, I'll jump up on and all them things that reach to them extent there. Or, say, I'll slapping up a body like, say, a chance. Might be a problem there. Based on the conversation and the level of understanding that, you know,
but I never know send that I slap my ass.
But cool, you can't control that, but you can control the reaction. That's true, right? So if it's that you did know and still continuing to wind up and jiggle up yourself and the man after time do that.
That's why it goes back to communication, you know. We had to discuss what happened. Okay, if in the event somebody touches you, do you move? Do you like, you know, we had to know what, you know, so that it prevents from when it does happen now. Any arguments, so because you know, because we would have discussed it before.
What says you, married woman?
Communication is key, definitely key. So for me, I like to speak openly about things, like to get an idea of what you're comfortable with, and so that you can know what I'm okay with. Sometimes there are cases where you explain to your partner that you're not comfortable with certain things and it still happens. So in a case like that, now you're like, okay, you don't care about what I'm communicating to you, so me I could just do whatever. Even though that's not right, sometimes it ends up happening that way. But for the dancing situation, I think I would say to my partner that I'm okay with dancing.
Okay.
If we mutually agree that we're not okay with dancing with other people, if we go out together, I expect us to be having a good time together. So I love to dance. I love to dance, and from you meet me, you're gonna know that. You're gonna know some love dance. I love to enjoy myself and have a good time. When we go out together, that's what we're gonna do if we decide so we're not gonna dance with nobody else. Like, I don't expect you to be...
Yeah, fair.
You just kill the vibe. That's lame to me. That annoys me to the core. Like, we're here to have a good time and look at us being lame. So I can have a good time with other people because they're over here dancing. You can be lame over here.
What is the person's problem to my left?
I think sinus draining.
Yeah. Pollen.
Yeah. But yeah,
what's your take on it?
That's my thing.
Play the fifth. No,
everybody's here sharing. I don't know.
You know what? I laugh at it like when I see people, because I'm like, I know people who like ostensibly everybody's all nice. We're all this perfect thing. And I see like, it's like, I think it's just for show. Like, how could you do this? It's disrespectful for me. For people to see. And it's like deep down, like me, I said, people them show up as like one happy thing and they're all together, and then the man have a wife, a side chick, and 2 outside kids. And it's like, wait, isn't that disrespectful? Like, to me personally, like, I think that if the context, if the situation around is for everybody having fun, it's like dancing, the vibe electric. Sometimes you can say, don't do this, don't do that, but when you're caught up in the moment,
you're drinking, you're under vibe,
you're having fun. Is if it's a case where you're gone round at the party and you have sex with the person, then all right, hold on now. But if you just have fun and the energy calls for that communal experience of everybody just having fun. No, it's not sexual. It's not sexual. It's not that you are like, I mean, yes, it's gyrating. Them say, yes, it's stimulating sex. But I mean, it is a fun experience. Yeah. And I think what pisses me off, as Javi said, is you go with the intention of having a good time with your boyfriend, your wife, and your wife just like, but you want everything under and not even that can move your partner then. Bitch, at 10 grand, it tell me for coming here, you can't stand up. Me now waste my money. If me spend my good earned money, I'm in a chop feet, me no fuck feet, me no do. Me have to get up every day and work and go work and come and I spend my money.
Yeah.
You think
come stand up and play
and I'm going so not a backside. And to be honest, it is so annoying. Like people want to say, oh, it's so disrespectful, blah blah blah. And I'm like, it's the same thing when girls say, don't like no girl picture. How is it disrespectful? The Instagram, the app.
It's made for that.
The app is made for that. Yeah. If you are just sliding our DM now and I say, babe, link me up or something, my girl gonna work. That is disrespect. And I think that people just always love make things because of perception and how it look. Yeah. When the actual disrespect where people are take with them tech bun in them face or behind them back, people are beat up people, them look perfect in on social media, but them get beat up after something like stop get it twisted.
Let's talk about
it's not
fun.
that deep.
Let's define fun though. Like as I said, there are certain levels. So say like, oh, you're out with your man, and your man start lift up a girl now and start slap up body and all them thing there. We're all in the environment. You're caught up in the moment. You're drinking. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I asked, that's okay.
It's okay because you're going to watch me do it too.
I see that. See, it's your So that's what I'm saying. It's not okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's because even with the chance thing.
No man, it's okay if it's okay with you.
No, let me talk about with that instant. Specifically, because that's what the conversation is based around. Nothing wrong with if you have a wife. If it's that, of course, they had the conversation before what's okay and whatnot. But I think what kind of cross the line for some people, I want him slap it.
Him slap up the body, yeah.
You know what I mean? That slap there, the one slap there.
But I just still think
as a female, I could understand his significant other feeling a way about that. So like, it's the same now on the male side now when you are gonna just go on with certain things where, you know, or the female side, I should say, where the female are going a bag of raiment, so it's like, all right, now we're going a bit too far here. You know what I mean?
Then the answer to this question is don't go party. Don't go party.
I don't think that's the answer to don't go party.
If it's such an issue, because the thing is, I can understand, and when you say from chance, like I get it, like okay,
or with the slap on the body.
I'm like, all right, fine, that's a touch too far.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm thinking about he was on the road all day in my drink and the atmosphere and everything.
Yeah, because I think like intention matters too sometimes. Because I mean, you see females in parties, I saw a lot of them like stabbing at each other in parties, and sometimes like a girl might be passing and hitting the other girl's ass, and it's like. Sometimes the intention is probably not even sexual, but I don't even know. Like, just I don't even know how to explain it. It's something hard to put down in the book of definitions.
Your fiance, but you feel like.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
If any man don't answer that question like how you answered it, then you don't care about that.
Which is why it all just goes back to the.
Any man can do anything with a woman. Then anything.
It just always goes back to the communication.
That's what I say.
Before. If you don't have that, you're setting up yourself for trouble.
And, I think the communication is key, and have the communication prior. But I feel like if you know your girlfriend and your husband, if you really truly know them, I feel like you should have like certain sort of. Because I guess you're gonna say it's respect both ways. Like, what about you like going about it and you know?
Yeah.
But I think if you know your partner and you know that your partner now got out of them way to insult you or disrespect you, and as you said, the intention matter. If them just have fun in the moment, I think there sometimes could be a step back to you and say, well, all right, just the energy and whatever. Maybe, all right, cool. Next time,
and it doesn't probably need to be something big.
You know, it's like, it's just like, babes, like if you say babes or what that. Like, you know, like... And you hopefully the person is mature enough to say, Chance, really? Like, why are you slapping her ass? Like, oh my God. And, you know, like, but it's not, you disrespectful woman.
Yes, I get you.
It's like, again, understand the context.
Do that again.
Yeah, like, understand the context, understand the situation that surrounds it. Because if it was just like them in the studio, a vibe and a chill, and one big body girl come in and the song that's coffee, it's a work environment and do that, then that's a different issue. But if it's a party, a place where you got to have fun, you're enjoying the energy and several things that kind of come into it, like, then that is where I'm like, okay, maybe we need to have the conversation.
Stop woman body at carnival, but don't do it anywhere else.
Yeah.
Basically.
At carnival, at parties, at a carnival, the aim is to have fun.
Yeah,
that is it.
And
I feel like if it's like out on the street randomly, that's sexual harassment. Why you slap somebody ass for, like, are you crazy? But if you are
carnival alternate universe,
it is. But ultimately, that is what it is. No, seriously. Carnival would talk to Kes, and Kes say is a time where you take off your facade and your mask. That's what everybody describe carnival to me, is a chance where people go to let loose and be free. Yeah. So if you don't want to be free, and if you don't want your partner to be, then don't go. And then that's what I'm saying, like, context matters, the situation matters. It's not like if I come in here and you just slap me on my ass, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's not the time and place for it. But if it's a case that we're creating a party atmosphere, a party vibe, then all right, cool. If the energy call for that, then fine. But I don't know, people making
True.
it.
I just feel like there's certain
big deal.
cases where it can be a slippery slope and where the fun can go a bit too far. Like if you know a celebrity couple is together and say like a man I lift up the man wife and I deal with her a certain way, people are gonna say, yo, what that? Like them broke up. Like all them are doing chance though, like wagwan. Like
which is why people I think need to be conscious as well. Like, you know, depending on who you are.
True.
For me, it might
Poor
be
chance.
the most ideal thing.
poor chance. Now people are questioning if he marriage really them out if it's firm. Like
Will Chance
like
get
the girl back to
another
him slap up.
chance?
Hear you then. Alright, Joe.
No, but you know, I think what were you saying? Because I think it's the same thing.
No, right. So I was gonna say that you know, dependent on like the people just have to be conscious as well. Especially if you're popular. If you're popular
Yeah.
as well, it could be
That's
taken
true.
out of
That's
context.
true.
And I think that
Yeah.
sometimes, and I feel like, again, trusting your partner to know when things go too far.
Yeah.
Because I think like certain times, like it's just like, if it's a case like, right, so fine, he might do them something there and whatever. It's like, all right, fine. I'm thinking, to me, I think it'd be, if it's like one particular person, him always like, me say, oh, what about she so? But if it's everybody, I'm like, okay, all right, cool, the vibe, the fine.
Yeah.
Maybe it can frowns, it could be, there, who am I not to tell you to be upset?
Yeah.
But then to take it to a point now where you probably want to disrespect your partner and like I'll try call your partner out of his or her character and them things, and then that is where it gets in an issue. Like it's insecure. You're being like, it's like you're trying to make it something else other than that.
Than what it is.
And I think that is the crux of the matter. Like have a prior conversation, true, but also like knowing and trusting your partner to know do right by you. And sometimes even when you don't trust them don't do right by you. You trust them don't do right by you. But it's again, just trust your partner enough to know right from wrong.
And things happen. Things happen.
Yeah. Just make sure I say, the relationship solid like how the girl bought you a chance. Slap up on all these things. Yeah.
Was it solid? I didn't see.
It did jiggly.
I didn't see. You know what I saw? I saw where he was just like surrounded by a bunch of girls.
It was a known girl.
I know Jamaican
Her name
influencer.
is
She's from Trinidad.
yes.
Oh.
Mila.
Mila.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I did.
Goddess.
I just saw. What I saw was
I actually
him
didn't,
surrounded by a bunch of girls.
I didn't watch the video.
I didn't see the
because
video.
I only watched one batty. So when I saw it, I closed my eyes.
This guy.
Only-
I don't believe you,
Yeah,
Daniel.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
see.
believe you.
The lies men
It's a
tell.
known girl. Yeah.
There's the video there?
Yeah. That's the video right there. I don't know. Yeah, make him see. Bust up, Patrick. Look at it. Oh, gosh. Make him see.
Nah,
Even
sorry,
though all
that's
the
right,
funny
that's
wife, he look funny.
Even
Nah,
the
sorry, that's
security,
right.
even
She
the
showed me
security
it.
mesmerized.
Yeah.
But then that's his like the energy, like him just dead there, like the girl that wine pan she.
Yeah, it didn't look bad. It didn't, it's like innocent, you know.
When you
Wanna
think
make
of one
things
Jamaican
work.
girl, come message she better represent.
Me, I say, yo, nobody know, but I could see where
Yes,
in
where
a
it could get
relationship
that,
with
yeah.
wife would say,
Married
Take
with
it
children.
too far.
You take it too far. You know what I mean? Like,
And I guess even too, like even if she feels like she take it too far, fine, fair and honest conversation. But then you just hope that is a mature,
Being.
solid conversation that is happening where it's not trying to defame the person.
Oh,
And like I try to say,
wow,
yeah,
that's
church
for Jamaica though.
It's like, yeah, just like
That's true. Because you know, say
Conversation.
have some girl out there say, oh, you wanna fuck? No. When them see a girl a wind up for you, so it's like, oh.
Yeah.
So she fuck better than me. It's like,
yeah,
oh, reach yourself.
yeah.
Ah,
You
damn.
see, when it spins, it all spins.
Round.
Round and round.
Best of the best, the creme de la creme. Compared to you, everyone is a mess. Literally stuck in my head. Need you in my bed. Compared to you, everyone give me stress. Don't you know every get a life matter? Yeah, make another dream. Me live in a darkness. Me not afraid. Cause people are real, them heartless. Regardless, me no stress. Them road them on me take, we never fall, we never break, I never slice. Me take a cake, a friend sell out, me make it skate. Hey man, I shoot like rocket. Hey man, I shoot like. Hey man, I shoot like rocket. Hey man, I shoot like.